Every 2 years, the city of Buffalo is supposed to appoint members to its Salary Review Commission, and that commission determines whether elected leaders in the city get a pay raise.
After not meeting for 5 years, the commission was reformed on April 21st, and 6 days later, it determined that lawmakers should get a 12.6% pay raise.
Well, two on your sides. Nate Benson reports tonight the forming of the commission is now at the center of a potential legal challenge, Nate?
Yes, Scott and Mary Alice, the topic of that pay raise was on the agenda for the Common Council Finance Committee today, but it was tabled. This comes after the Coalition of Open Government questioned the legality of the Salary Review Commission.
We take no position on whether raises should be provided or not, but we do take a position on the process that was used.
Paul Wolf is the president of the New York Coalition for Open Government, and he has a few problems with how recommendations to raise salaries for the Buffalo mayor, controller, and common council were handled, and whether or not it was even legal.
We have 4 complaints, and that is that council rules were violated, local laws were violated, state laws were violated, and this was done amazingly fast in a way that kept the public in the dark.
All right, so that's a lot. I'll get through what I can on TV and post the rest on our website, starting with the formation of the Salary Review Commission at the April 18th Common Council meeting.
This item was filed as a late filed item, meaning that the public was not aware of it.
But it was added, put on the agenda, and according to the council rules,
if one member objects to a late filed item, that item cannot be heard.
And one did.
Did you want to discuss 52?
I'm objecting to it.
Okay, so are you voting no, or are you trying to throw the item out?
I'm objecting to the item coming in front of us.
There was even confusion about the item during the April 18th council meeting, with members of the council debating for over 10 minutes whether they could have even voted to establish a salary review commission or appoint members.
City charter requires that folks appointed to the commission have to be city residents. And from our research, it appears that 2 of them were not.
Finally, Wolf says that the commission met on April 21st and had a final report on April 27th.
Have you ever seen government work so fast?
Commission Chairman Dennis Franzek told Two on Your Side last week that all of this did come together rather quickly, so close to the May 1st deadline.
Would it have been more useful to do it earlier? Probably, but they still followed the word of the charter.
Paul Wolf from the Coalition for Open Government says he believes they have a strong case and are not ruling out legal action. Live in downtown Buffalo, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.